Hello, everyone. This is Rose, Granny Rose. Today, I would like to explain something called Mothering Sunday. You might have heard what Mothering Sunday is all about, but this is my take on it. Reading up on the history of Mothering Sunday, it was traditionally done in England in the early 16th century, way back before I was born. However, on that day, children who were working away from home, sometimes as young as 10 years old, came home to visit their moms and their families because they had that Sunday off from their workplace. And along the way, they would cut fresh flowers that was growing in the wild and make it into a lovely little bouquet for their moms. They would also make little cards and celebrate it by giving it to their mom and showing their appreciation for their moms, grands, sisters, aunts, or whoever looked after them. It was a wonderful idea. They also went to worship in the mother church, which sometimes was a cathedral or a big parish. So the whole family would go together to worship there on the Sunday, and after the service, they would have a special tea and honor women at that tea. That was a special tea because they often baked a cake called the Simnel cake, Simnel. There's a story how that name came into being too, but we won't go into that today. So it was a celebration in the mother church and together with your family. How wonderful it must have been for the early Christians to do that. But along the centuries, it got less and less about church and worship and more about celebrating and being a worldly celebration rather than one that was originally made. However, a woman called Anne Jarvis, an American woman, wanted to honor mothers. And so she, in America, started Mothering Sunday. And we know that Mothering Sunday as Mother's Day today, where we celebrate women across the board. The American President Wilson officially signed Mother's Day into existence. And so it became an official day where people around the world would offer celebrations, Thanksgiving for their moms and other women. Whatever the reason, it is always a good idea to celebrate life in all its fullness, because we get a very few chances to celebrate life. There's so much pain and suffering and hardship all around the world. So to have a special day to honor women is a wonderful idea. And this can happen in many, many ways. There can be a day where you make that special cake, the Simnel cake, or make a special card and write into it what thoughts come into your mind when you think of your mum, your gran, or other women in your life. Or you could stop at the robot where women and children are normally begging for money and we don't always have money to give. But how about making a card or taking some fruit and or a sandwich or something to that effect that you can go and you can offer to them as the car stops at these robots so that they too can feel a part of the celebration. Maybe they won't all want that, but it's a wonderful thing to do. Or you could visit an old age home where there are many people that don't have families close by to visit. How wonderful it would be if you took a handmade card or something you've made with your own hands, some craft at school, to tell somebody else how special they are. Offer it to those people that live in these homes, often very lonely, and that would make a wonderful change in their lives, even if it is just for a day. Make it special for them. A seminal cake is made similar to a Christmas cake. It has dried fruit in it. You could put cherries in it. You could put nuts in it. You could put all sorts of wonderful things in it. So if mom or dad can Google the seminal cake, ask them to buy the ingredients for you, and why not bake it today so that you could offer that for tea tomorrow afternoon on Mothering Sunday. How wonderful it would be to do that for somebody whom you love, whom you cherish, and whom you are very grateful to God for. It is a very short explanation, but one I hope that you will catch a glimpse of. The most important meaning behind Mothering Sunday is to honor the women by telling them, by showing them, by doing things that will make their hearts soar and happy. Soar as in SOAR and not SORE. I hope that you enjoy this day. Bye for now.